What? LeBron James. I just wanted to share my opinion on Andrew Tate.
Go on then, Stan. Go on. Have at it.
I think he's a waste man.
But first of all, you look like you're 7 foot, bro. Can you come down a little bit? I'm feeling a bit short.
I'm not 7 foot. I'm 6'0".
All right.
Anyway,
right. Okay, so hold on. We can't. We have to choose our language, Kev, because he's our brother. That would actually be considered as backbiting. So you don't like Tate. Tell me why.
Because he's an because of the way he's acquired his wealth. The way he's acquired his wealth was through scamming people in OnlyFans and running casinos.
But I've got one question.
Yeah.
What's that got to do with LeBron James's legacy?
LeBron James.
I'm sorry, bro. I just had to do it. But like, what's that got to do with LeBron James's legacy? Do you understand? Like, that was before Islam. He's a Muslim now. It's all forgotten.
Yeah, I don't forget it. If someone scammed me, I wouldn't forget it just because.
Bilal, even your camera is having a meltdown. Even your camera is pausing and having a meltdown.
I don't care what religion you are, what religion you claim to be. If you scam me, I don't like that. You didn't scam me, but I don't.
Oh, wait a minute! You were on his own webcam.
No,
when you one of the customers, Bilal. Tell the truth. Don't lie to me, son.
Scam me because I go and get the real thing. You know what I'm saying? So
what do you mean you gotta get the real thing, bro?
I'm not an idiot. I don't get scammed with that OnlyFans rubbish. I go and get the real thing, don't I?
What's the real thing?
The real thing, I'm not going to say because I don't want to brag about it or anything, but I'm just saying, you know.
You mean with your wife, right?
Yeah, with wife, yeah.
Yeah, all right, safe, bro. Hey, listen, bring your chair down, bro. Why is your chair so high?
All right, let me see. Is it better now?
There you go, son. That's a bit better. Yeah, man. You're making me look like a dwarf out here. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's just because my desk is high up. That's all. So basically, I just don't. I don't see why so many people aspire to be like Andrew Tate, because I don't. Because would you really want to? Well, I do see how people aspire to be like him. I just personally think that less people should aspire to be like him because because of his past and what he's done and the way he's ripped people off, and I think this university thing is just a rip off as well. Anyway.
Well, you know what? That's what George said as well. He said it was a rip off and all, and I was like, you know what? I ain't been on it, but I think he's right. George is right, mate. So you know what? I'm gonna listen to Bilal and George. They said it's a rip off, so it must be a rip off.
Well, I didn't buy any of his programs. I didn't buy anything from him.
So I got one question for you, Bills. All right, if you ain't bought any of his programs or any of that stuff, then how do you know it's a rip off?
I don't know. Because it probably is. It probably is.
You know what, Bilal? You sound like
I can tell a rip-off from
you sound like Tracy and John from the local flipping council estate. And they're like, you know what? I don't know. And she's got a pint of Stella, and she's like, go, 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 go. That Tate guy's a rip-off. How do you know, Tracy? I don't know. I just think he is. That's what you sound like right now, Bilal.
Well,
come on, bro, pan up.
You know, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you one thing, right?
Go on.
I personally would rather carry on doing the minimum wage job that I'm doing right now, and carry on earning minimum wage for the rest of my life, than go and scam people to make a living.
But I've asked you a question, Bilal. How did he scam people? Tell me how.
Because he puts people. He's okay. I'll tell you.
Bro, people are wait. People are going to be making memes out of this. I literally asked you, how is he scamming people? And you literally just went, I can tell
you now. I'll tell you now. He scams the woman.
That's me.
He scammed the woman. First of all, he scammed the woman, who were doing the performances because they were earning all the money, and he gave them like 25% of the cut of the money. And then also he's scamming the person that is watching it because they're paying and not getting the real thing. And then he's scamming, and then he's scamming, and then with the casinos, he's scanning the gamblers He's scamming the gamblers that are placing their bets and stuff. He's scamming them.
How does he do that?
Because the whole gambling industry is a scam. Anybody that runs a casino is a scammer.
I know it's haram, mate. I agree with you. It is haram, but it's legal. So how is it a scam? A scam is illegal, but gambling is legal. So how do we reconcile that one? Do you know what I mean?
I know it's legal, but just because something's legal doesn't mean it's not a scam.
No, actually, scams are illegal, bruv. That's like one of the definitions. Pretty sure. John told me. Maybe it was Tracy. She did have a couple of Stellas when she told me, so I'm not too sure if I can take her seriously. But it's not a scam if it's legal, big man. Do you understand? Yeah. Now, listen, Bilal. The whole OnlyFans thing, blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's all in the pot. He became Muslim. All of his sins were forgiven. He's better than me. All of his sins have been forgiven. Do you understand? When he became Muslim, blank slate, like a baby, clean. So why do we even care? Why do we even care?
Well, okay. If he wants to convert to Islam, he has to actually and be a true Muslim. Then he has to actually he has to give it. Okay, this is what I say to him: give all your
go on, have at it, Bills. Go on, have at it. Left hook, right cross, left hook. Go on, give me your best shot.
If he's going to, if he wants to be a true Muslim, and he took the shahada, I respect that. He took his shahada, and he became Muslim. But if he wants to become a true Muslim, like a you know, and preach Islam and be an example for people and follow and people to follow him as was said earlier, as a tribe leader, as someone described him as, then he has to stop the OnlyFans business. He has to stop the gambling casinos. He has to stop that business. He has to exit that business. And even I would go to the extent of saying he has to give away his wealth. He has to give away part of the wealth that he has obtained from those industries to the ummah, to the.
Should he give it to you, Bills? Should he send it to you? Direct debit.
I honestly am not that.
Well, Bills, what's your sort code and account number, and I'll drop a message to Tate. I'll be like, hey, listen here, Tate. Yeah, I know you're in prison right now, or wherever you are, but I think you should give brother Bills a couple of $100 bag because you made that money from non-Muslim things. So you need to give Bills a couple of $100 bag. Would you take it? Would you take it, Bill?
No, I wouldn't take it. I don't take. I don't want lots of money, to be honest with you. Oh, so my colleague is calling me from work. I have to.
Well, I don't care, mate. You're on Mahdi Tijani's live stream. I tell him to hang up.
Yeah, I have to hang up. Yeah. Anyway, so I just that's just what I think about Andrew Tate. I think he should. I think if he wants to be a leader in the Muslim community, then he really has to stop. He has to stop earning money from those industries because they're not Islamic, are they? So,
well, he doesn't do the old OnlyFans thing. But here's the thing, Bills. Yeah, is that we've got to go easy on our new Muslim brothers. Even the companions, by the way, they took time to let go of the things that they had from Jahiliyyah and to slowly, bleed themselves into the religion fully and properly. It takes time. Like, it's not easy. Imagine you're coming from a lifestyle where your whole life you've been drinking alcohol, you've been promiscuous with girls left, right, and center. You've got income streams that some of them might be questionable, such as the casinos and gambling and so on. It's not going to just change overnight. And if we're too heavy and hard on new Muslims, guess what? We're only pushing them to leave the religion again.
Yeah, I see. Yes. But I just put that in because I feel like you're talking him up. You were talking him up too much and idolizing him, and that's why I said that comment. That's why I said I don't like him, and that's why I was a bit strong on it because I think that is necessary to balance out how you've been idolizing him and.
But your only thing was that he wasn't paying. He wasn't given equal pay on the old OnlyFans thing. He was only paying 25%. So if he had paid 50%, would that have been all right?
Well, Islamically, no. Islamically, no. It's
big man, Islamically, the whole thing's dusty, bruv. The whole thing's not even in the conversation.
But in terms of fairness, he should give fairness, like in societal, like in terms of I don't know how to say it. In terms of being just fair, like to a non-Muslim, to put it that way. Then if he paid them more money and wasn't scamming them basically, scamming, then I would say.
You keep saying scamming. All right, let's break this down real quick. Let's break this down.
Yeah.
Okay. You work a job. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying somebody. They work a job. That person who works the job works for a person who owns the company.
Yeah.
The person who owns the company doesn't do that job. All right. But that specific job. But he's paying someone to do that job.
Yeah.
Typically, he's paying them nowhere near what he makes as a total as a result of him owning the company. All right.
Yes.
Now, would you say that's fair? If I pay you a fair wage.
A fair wage, yes. A fair wage is fair.
A fair wage is fair.
Fair wage is fair. But
do you think that the owner of the company?
A lot of people don't pay fair wages.
Hold on a second, Bills. I ain't finished yet.
Okay.
Hell, mate.
All right.
But hang on. Flip me, bruv. Nearly made me swear. Bloody hell. So, if I own a company and I say to you, you know what, I'm gonna pay you 25% of everything the company makes. Would you say that's fair? That's like, yo, I want to get 25% of everything the company makes. Would you say that's fair?
No, I say I want 50%.
All right. So what do you do for a living?
Okay, so I'm a trainee accountant, so I'm an apprentice accountant. So I do an apprenticeship, and I also have a second job as a Just Eats delivery driver on weekends. So I work 7 days a week. Okay,
so let's go to your first one. You're a trainee accountant.
Yeah.
You work for a firm, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yes, correct.
Right. Does the firm pay you 25% of everything that they make?
No.
How much as a percentage do they pay you roughly?
Oh, it would be like less than 1%.
Less than 1%. All right, so hold on a second, Bills. So they're paying you less than 1%. And would you say that it's a fair wage, what they're paying you?
Actually, no. I wouldn't say it's a fair wage. No.
How much would be a fair wage?
A fair wage would be about £25,000 a year for what I'm doing.
Which would be what? 1.5% of everything they make?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So it's fair for that company, Bills, all right? Bear with me, to pay you 1.5%. But Mr. Tate here was scamming his girls when he was paying them 25%. Please tell me how you worked that one out, son. I want to hear it. Go on.
Because he's paying them 20. It depends on, actually, when I think about it, it depends on what he's bringing to the table. Maybe he's bringing a bit more to the table in terms of the marketing, the filming, and all that stuff. So and maybe the you know, maybe he's purchasing ads on various platforms and purchasing stuff. So and purchasing equipment. So maybe on that basis it might be fair.
Bills, I'm sorry, mate. I'm gonna have to cut you there for a second. All right. Do me a favor, Bills. I just want to show you something. I'm gonna show you. Do you know what you remind me of right now, son?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Right. Can you see this? Can you see this? Yeah.
Islamic ray guns.
Are you ready for this, Bills? Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
People are angry, but they can't explain why.
Hello, sir, and why are you here today?
I'm here to protest. Right. I'm going on a march. So I want Britain to be back British. I want Britain to be back British. I'm going on a march. So I want Britain to be back British. I want Britain to be back British.
It's the old Ray guns.
Got interracial law and the Islamic infidel. They're trying to get their law over our country. And it's happening in other countries. It's happening in every country. It's like you got Muslim ray camps. Muslim ray camps. You got Muslim ray camps. Ray camps. You got Muslim ray camps.
Bills.
Yeah.
I've just got one question for you, son. Do you know why I've brought this video up on the screen?
Yeah. Oh no, why? Oh no, I don't actually. Why?
The reason why, Bill, is because you remind me of him. You're
I remind you of EDL person. Why do I remind you of EDL?
You're killing me, bro.
I'm offended. I'm not from EDL, man. I don't associate myself with these waste men.
You miskin, you don't even get it. Bro, listen to me, bro. The way you're talking, yeah, the way that you're formulating your sentences together and the logic and all of that, it's reminded me of this guy.